Hey friends, welcome to Jabra Filmy Fan. I'm Milan and today I'm going to be reviewing Maheshwara Ugra Roopasya. Now, Maheshwara Ugra Roopasya is a Telugu language film which is an official remake of the Malayalam blockbuster Maheshande Pratikaram starring Fahad Fasil. Now, this movie stars Satyadev and is being directed by Venkatesh Maha. Now, Maheshwara Ugra Roopasya is an outstanding film. It's usually what happens is that with remakes, they tend to lose the essence of the original film and they try to experiment by adding in their own flavor and songs and this and whatnot. And as a result, what happens is you end up messing up the original film. Maheshwara Ugra Roopasya is one of those rare films that actually, take the original film and do something new with it, which actually works in its favor. It's really nice, and it's been a long time since I've seen a film in which I've laughed out loud at so many places. Right. So the story is pretty simple and straightforward. You have Mahesh who runs a photo studio with his father, and he leads a very simple life because even the village that has been shown is very laid back kind of. It is a very Malgudi days kind of vibe. People know each other, they participate in each other's functions, they're involved in each other's lives, and they just have a very laid back approach to everything. And the way the movie is shot, its cinematography and all just brings that to life, right? It's just so vibrant and nice to see something like that. Now, what happens is that Mahesh is a peace loving, non confrontational kind of guy, and nothing in this in that village ever demands some kind of fight or altercation to happen, because as I told you, it's a very laid back kind of setup. Now, due to a twist of circumstances, one day Mahesh gets involved with a fight with a goon from another village, and in the process he gets thrashed, right? He gets humiliated, he gets thrashed in front of his village, and he is just hurting because he just feels so powerless and weak at that particular moment. He comes to a decision. He announces that till he finds that same goon and thrashes him in front of an audience, he's never going to wear slippers till he manages to achieve that, right? So from there on, the movie takes off, where the objective is simple: find the goon, thrash him, and after he has successfully thrashed him, he wears his slippers again and regains his lost pride. Now, what happens is that the run up to that entire confrontation, there's going to be a confrontation again, but the run up to the entire confrontation is just so brilliantly handled that the sequences where he wants to take up self defense, he wants to learn karate to better defend himself, or when time comes to confront the goon again, he is able to effectively thrash him. He takes up self-defense classes, which I must say is a class of its own. You need to see it to believe it, right? Just how ridiculous that is. And apart from that, he also develops a love interest, which there's also a twist involved over there, but again I won't get into that. But he develops a love interest, and I've got to tell you this: there is one particular sequence of him taking a photograph of his love interest. Right now, the thing that you should know about Mahesh is that in that village, the only requirement that ever comes to him for photographs are passport size photographs, right? And so he knows how to shoot photos in one particular way. When this lady comes up to him and tells him that she wants photos to be sent in for a modeling assignment, that entire sequence, it brought tears to my eyes. I laughed so much. It's been such a long time since that's ever happened to me. You've got to see it to believe it. It's brilliantly shot. And so you have multiple sequences like this, right? Which throughout the movie, I can promise you this, you're just going to have a very silly smile on your face. Barring one or two serious sequences, the movie overall is just so light-hearted and so well done that you are going to thoroughly enjoy watching this movie with your family. It's a Telugu language film, but it does come with subtitles, and trust me, that should be enough for you to enjoy the movie. So ultimately, the main confrontation does happen, and I'm not going to get into all that. All I would say is that if you love watching, cinema with clean humor and no vulgarity, no item songs, nothing. It's just something that the whole family can sit down and watch together. I definitely recommend that you try out Uma Maheshwara Ugra Roopasya. Hats off to the director for taking the source material and actually improving on it. And uh, special mention to Mr. Satyadev, who has done some excellent work. This man is readily, climbing up the ladder in terms of his choice of scripts and all, which is also been seen in Brochevar Aurora. That's another fantastic movie which I will be reviewing soon, and a couple of other films. But I think you should definitely give this watch. This is available on Netflix, and please do watch it and let me know what you thought about it. Also, if you like this review, do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if there's any particular movie that you would like me to watch. Any genre, any language is fine, and I'll see if I can get to it and make a review of it soon. Till then, thank you and stay safe.